Hello everyone, welcome back to channel Immigration Quick Take. We hope you're doing great. Mexico's firm response to U.S. Ambassador's involvement, a diplomatic clash. On August 22, 2024, U.S. Ambassador Ken Salazar's critique of Mexico's proposed judicial reform known as Plan C sparked significant diplomatic tension between Mexico and the U.S. Salazar's comment, which suggested that the reform could undermine democracy and affect U.S.-Mexico commercial relations, were perceived by Mexico as an infringement on its sovereignty. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador's administration has been vocal about defending Mexico's sovereignty and resisting foreign interference since taking office in 2018. The judicial reform aimed at addressing systemic corruption and inefficiency in Mexico's judiciary was endorsed by a significant majority in the recent elections. AMLO and his government have argued that this reform is necessary to create a more transparent and equitable legal system free from elitism and corruption that have long plagued the judiciary. In response to Salazar's remarks, the Mexican government issued a diplomatic note expressing deep surprise and disapproval. López Obrador emphasized that the reform is a domestic matter governed by Mexico's constitution and that external criticism is unwelcomed. The Mexican government's strong stance reflects its broader commitment to maintaining sovereignty and resisting external pressure. The timing of Salazar's comment and the subsequent response from Mexico highlight ongoing diplomatic tensions between the two countries. While relations have historically fluctuated, recent events suggest a renewed strain, with Mexico wary of potential attempts to use trade agreements and other tools for political leverage. The involvement of Canada in supporting the U.S. position adds another layer of complexity to the situation. The future of U.S.-Mexico relations will depend on how both countries navigate these tensions. Mexico's firm stance on sovereignty and resistance to interfere will likely continue, while the U.S. will need to balance its national interests. Mexico's firm stance on sovereignty and resistance to interference will likely continue, while the U.S. will need to balance its national interests with respect for Mexico's domestic affairs.